And I don't want to punch at American healthcare, but a full work like this is beyond the reach of most people normally.
After seeing what others achieved in Medellin, Danny flew in to start his own journey. Join our CEO as he hears Danny's first impressions.
My name is Danny Jong. I'm a property manager in New Jersey.
What brings you over here to Medellin?
I will smile and I will show you. I had my tooth broken a couple years ago, and I had a friend tell me that I was talking to him. I was like, "Oh yeah, I wanted to get an implant maybe." And he's like, "Oh, why don't you? I've gone to Colombia a bunch of times, and I've had various dental work there, and they're great. Why don't you go take a look?" And so I did some research, went on the internet, and I went through this company, and it ultimately led to here. And I'm coming back for a follow-up, and it's really great. So it was originally through MTC, and there was a wonderful representative, Amy was her name, and she's been wonderful in communication on top of it. She checked up with me 2 days before I ended it. Before I was like, "Oh, you okay? Do you need anything?" I'm like, "No, I'm great. I'm all set. Thank you very much for your concern. I really appreciate it." And I could tell that it's something very rare these days where you actually have likable, friendly people who seem to, who show that they actually care about you. So it was a wonderful experience, and I can't say enough good things about it.
Okay. So I know you are just in the preliminary phase. What has your experience been, and what does the doctor say?
My experience so far has been nothing but positive. I have nothing really negative to say. The clinic also reached out to me, and the doctor was very honest, and she was very positive and upbeat and friendly. And there was when she needed help to diagnose the other issues my mouth was having, she quickly brought in the other dentist, and everybody is very knowledgeable, and they were very friendly, and they explained everything very well. The language was not an issue at all. Even though I don't speak Spanish, everybody's English was perfectly understandable, and and the technical terms were very, very appropriate.
What do you think of the cleanliness and the professionalism?
Professionalism is top-notch. Cleanliness, it's wonderful. I haven't seen anything that I would even be remotely concerned about. It's in an accessible area, and yeah, when I came in, everything is very professional. Everything is a lot of times superior to what I've encountered in the United States.
How much are you expecting to spend over here, and how much was the quote over there?
The quote was for 2 packages, depending on how much work I needed. American, it came out to about $1,100 or $1,500. With the more expensive one being a more involved procedure, like there was an extra step or two. And as I was telling my friends and family, I'm like, yeah, even with the cost of the airplane tickets and the hotel and all the other associated costs, about a third to what a normal implant would cost in the United States. I think I was quoted, somebody telling me it was $9,000. And for my entire mouth, to fix everything was like 65 grand. I'm like, okay. I don't have that much right now. My insurance covers about $1,500. It might be a little while before I can get it all done. So my original idea was to get the entire mouth with implants, but at this time, it was just something that I had not planned for, and it was just brought up to me about a month and a half ago. I was like, oh, okay, so I have money saved up. I can go for a preliminary screening and see if I can get this one fixed, at least for aesthetic reasons. And I know that might fit into it later on, that they'll do more and more and they'll save it, and maybe I'll go in stages. So because the original one wasn't expensive at all comparatively speaking, but it was more than what I could afford at the time. I had 2 children, and they're getting older, and so that comes with a cost, as everybody knows.
Yeah, very true. What do you think, who are the people who can benefit from dental tourism? Is it people who are in corporates or are in self-employed, or what? What do you think?
I think with the way that dental insurance and prices are in America, I think anybody would benefit from dental tourism. Tourism is, oh well, it's America, it's got to be the better. No, I've done my research. A lot of the dentists in the various parts are U.S. trained, or they come here, and I think everybody would benefit from it. I mean, again, my insurance only covers $1,500. One implant would have cost me 8 to 10 grand, just one. That's not including the full mouth or anything else. And I don't want to punch at the American healthcare, but a full work like this is beyond the reach of most people normally, you know. And again, it's not that, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that expensive, and such a beautiful country to visit while you're at here. I was getting the x-rays done. I was walking around and getting my x-rays done at a clinic, and they were very professional, and the machines were top notch and modern and new, and everything was clean and sterile, you know. And it seems that they're bunched all in areas, so you know, there's nothing to fear, you know. I mean, obviously, don't take me on my word. Do your research, but I haven't seen anybody complain in all the research I've done, you know. And this was something I had thought of a couple of years ago, but at the time I had family and friends in Asia, so that was my first choice. Was like maybe Thailand or something, but I don't want to spend 20 hours on a plane. It's only 6 hours here.
So besides Colombia, you had Thailand, and what other options did you think of?
I was thinking Mexico maybe, but with the way things were going, I had friends who were coming down here, and they had come here for a couple of years, and they knew a couple of people who lived around here, and I just felt my level of ease and comfortableness was a lot higher here. And again, it was after doing the research on the weather and temperature and safetiness, it was great.
And how many days do you expect to be here?
I'll be here for 9 days, but I wanted to make sure in case there were any issues the first time. In the future, I'll probably only come back for like 6. But this time I was here for 10 days.
Okay. You have any tourism plans going on?
Yes, we are going to go on a ATV trip. We are going to go visit a couple waterfalls. Well, there's a nightlife in Medellin. We bought a package where we could go out, try a couple of rooftop bars. That's only like 3 or 4 days, so I'm not too sure what else we have planned. We'll decide once we get here, but I definitely want to go see more of the countryside because it's just so much nicer. But I mean, and temperature and the weather is awesome.
Thank you for sharing.
MTC is with you every step of the way. For your medical or dental trip, contact MTC today.